Hello everyone. I'm Microsoft Sam. My apologies for such a long hiatus that I have to put through, and I haven't been really active in trying to get any of my future Microsoft Sam videos done in the first place. And oh boy, do I have to put through all this stress in the summer that I haven't made videos at all. Well, I'll tell you why. Starting with June, in my 21st birthday, I'm now old enough to drink and gamble, though I still refuse to do the former, but oh man did I struggle to get myself an ID card to even verify my adulthood. The first time I'd been to, ended in disaster, because I thought my birth certificate was sufficient enough to get myself an ID card, but for some reason, it wasn't. Hot diggity bull diddly shit. The reason why it failed for me the first time is because the United States government is having an immigration issue with Mexicans illegally entering American soil, so that they could get American citizenship for the sake of committing more senseless crimes, which is incredibly ridiculous. Worse, the Washington state government even allowed illegal aliens in the Evergreen state, which really concerns me. Sorry that I have to go through some tedious politics about immigration issues, but this is the reason why getting myself an ID card was really a pain to do so. It's sad, but it's true. I have better luck the second time, because not only do I have to show my birth certificate for identification again, but I also have to get my yearbook and social security number to even get my ID card. My selective service thing was optional, but I still think it's mandatory. That's how extremely tedious it was to get myself an ID card, but eventually I got it. Half of my summer was wasted getting through all this government paperwork that I have to fill out and analyze, but that's life, sadly. Fast forward to early August, after Grandpa took me through Astoria, a port city in Oregon where such iconic movies such as Short Circuit and The Goonies took place, not to mention Kindergarten Cop as well, and Seaside, a really fun beach city, where I get to play skee-ball in an arcade place, as well as eat elephant ears. Grandpa's knee was starting to go out on him from walking 4 blocks from a public parking spot we always liked to park at, facing towards the bike rental shop there in town. To make matters worse, there's so much traffic that it's backed up all the way from Seaside and all the way to Astoria. Essentially, it's bumper to bumper for miles on end. Mainly it's because this was weekend traffic, where a lot of people wanted to go to the beach to have fun and relax. A few days later, Grandpa's knee has become so bad that he has to be put in crutches, and I feel really bad for him that he now has to go through that ordeal. It's been really stressful for me all through August. My grandparents are very old, and I don't think they have any longer to live. It's sad, but that's also true. And now, for something that I couldn't come up with a video for in the longest time, which literally translates to, Puro has been waiting on my Windows Moon video for so long, that I have to come up with something for him double time. If you guys are new to this, Windows Moon is meant to be a lunar-themed OS concept that Puro, or Jemmy Rebel, came up with. I'm really interested in that concept, because I'm very knowledgeable about computers, when it comes to Windows. It was meant to attract computer geeks like me, but instead it only attracted fries, because of how insanely popular Windows Moon was, most particularly the changed fandom, where they gave Jemmy Puro as a somewhat forced persona for Windows Moon. I don't think it makes much sense when fries come flooding in the OS concept meant for computer fans. That's almost like Sailor Moon having to fight off Terminators, but I digress. Overall, it's a pretty interesting OS concept. It's really cool that there's going to be some lunar themes applied to its user interface, if it even has one, and I think this was going to be great. What do you think, guys?
Windows Moon? No. More like iMac Solar Pro. I will not join that poor excuse of an OS concept, because its server is full of furries like you said. Shame on Puro for bringing this curse upon the Windows line, and you should be ashamed of yourself for consorting yourself with those god-awful furries. Never a fan of Windows Moon to even begin with.
I agree with Mike. Windows Moon sucks, and will always be that way.
What the fucking hell did you just fucking say about Windows Moon, you little shits? As you know, Puro has graduated from the computer design school at the top Pulses class, and he has worked really hard in a lunar-themed OS concept that is Windows Moon. You should never ever 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 judge its Discord server by its users, because even though it's been overrun by thrice, a good handful of them know a shit ton about computers down to the very last transistor. So will you please in any cosmic fucking way show a little appreciation for what Puro has worked on? I know that you hate being called a ladyboy, Mike, but I can still call you one for a very long time, because you have always sounded like a goddamn lady, since the early days of Speakonia and those weird and disgusting as fuck secret missing episodes, where we used to play as different characters back then. And Bonzi, you still haven't learned from your shady as fuck background of being a pedophile that collects personal information from underage children, which still counts as a violation of the Federal Trade Commission's Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which is why your adware and spyware operations are completely shut down for good, you little obnoxious purple moron of a gorilla. Now, either appreciate what Puro has done or just piss off. Nobody wants to hear all that bullshit from your pointless, useless, careless, kindless, hopeless, ungrateful, obnoxious, stupid, dumb, idiotic opinions bashing particular things, people like you, obnoxious, distracting, egregious, backstabbing, shit-talking, GoAnimate, ranting, criticism, denying, obsession, supporting, drum-hating, SJW, supporting, Satan, worshipping, planet-killing, star-killing, galaxy-killing, universe-killing, baby-bashing, dog-kicking, cat-kicking, interlopers who are self-entitled to their own opinions and not even giving a shit about anyone.
God damn it, Sam, why do you always have to keep on calling me a fucking ladyboy when I'm a goddamn man like you asshole? Also, you have now called me so many bullshit names that you have now hurt my feelings, which makes me want Bernie Sanders more, so you'll stop saying those poisonous words to me, you fucking shark.
Such salty tears I enjoyed drinking from such morons acting like absolute crybabies. Lol. Just show some appreciation for what Puro has done, for God's sakes. Well, that's all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed my video, and until next time, I'll see you later.